color rushing it. No, you're not. We bumblebee in it for the fans.
Okay, Coach, we are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3.
Oh, shit.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All right, Mahoney. About to get my ass hurt.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Here's Jackson. And he's got the rookie from Oklahoma, Marquise Brown.
It's a wrap, Mahoney.
In for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Why did it
and
make
that makes
both
the score 7-0.
It's retarded, bro. They should both be uncompetitive.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Or both be on simulation. What the fuck? You go to one league and come in.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
180. We're going to work. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger.
I did not give it to
Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Counter. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
7-7.
They'll run here with Counter. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7.
All right, let's gotta play fucking defense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Bro?
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Easy.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Johnson, the intended target.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL. Where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big game.
Here we go. Black 20.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm trying to get some players on my team.
Ready? White 80. Go.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I might go to this game.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Just in time. I won't be here on Monday.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Happy ass. Yo, happy ass.
And now here come the Ravens. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out. Oh. That mythological thing that we do. If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They will run with Grant. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Oh, he's tripping.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
I didn't get the pick
Joe
with the
Hayden,
right
the
guy.
veteran, with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Slap.
They start the drive with Conner. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Rich, I already posted this shit.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, snap. Deontay Johnson. Can he burn that X factor back there?
Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Oh,
360.
shit, James Washington.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? To throw here, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route.
You know, this guy that had the 49ers, I feel like
Money
he's
throw
or
right
something.
there to move the sticks.
No.
Roethlisberger now 7 of 10
I don't know, I
here
feel
in
like
this first
everyone
half. And he's
straight
got
on the
first
fucking
and 10.
defensive star.
It's his regular star.
Yeah, so star like
From the
development.
gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Heavy.
To Switzer over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
One thing I can say pretty
73
safe,
overall.
that route is not called
Really?
if you
You're
don't have a guy who
all-star?
can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to
Yeah,
lollipop it in the middle of the
basically.
field, Bad things
I'll go
usually
back, hold on.
happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On second down, it's Connor, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Like, there's this
Second and one is
defensive
offered an
end,
invitation to take the big shot downfield.
75 overall,
The
is
offensive lineman said, "Are you
development
kidding?
star,
We just
and he's
got on our
24
backs
years
and
old,
let's
been
take
here
the
for
first
over 2
down." They
years.
love being physical.
What's his name?
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Coleman Thomas.
Right back to Connor here on first.
Solomon Thomas. Oh, yeah,
Pushes
he's
right
definitely a
forward here for a
star.
good little gain. 5 yards is
Well,
the
I didn't know
tally
he
on
was
first
75.
down. That brings up second and 5.
And I don't think that large dude was because he got kicked.
After the pickup of
Every
5, here's
starter.
second and 5.
Take 2 of them. We got double up.
From the gun, a give to Connor.
Yeah, bro, like, that's
And he's
crazy.
going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5
Even
yards
this
on the pickup,
linebacker.
and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
22 years old, 1 year.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid
Red
gain. The
Warner.
disadvantage of blitzing,
Like, never heard of this guy.
alters the
Dart
normal
is
spacing and
basically
run fits
quick.
and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They got the normal star, superstar, and then X Factor.
Blue 30. Right now, let's go. Alert, alert. We taking win. 5. Black, what's that?
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch
Either
their
have a big
lead.
game or this guy's just trash.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I got better, Mahoney.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And I beat you
When's the next advance?
Man, fuck all this shit. Don't ask me shit. You're a commissioner.
No, I'm saying like the league that the game you're playing right now.
I don't know.
A reminder about Sunday Night Football later tonight. It's a rematch from the divisional round last year. Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium. With the Browns already playing their 3rd primetime game in the season's first 5 weeks. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Wide 80.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And the Saints have scored again, enjoying a comfortable cushion. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. They start with a give to Connor. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Roethlisberger now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
50. Hey, Charlie!
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And he comes back with one complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Now Jackson to throw again. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. This time they stay on the ground. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is counter. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Ready? Black 20. You good? Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion. Block. Block. Block.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to Switzer. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's counter. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And Boswell's kick is good. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
He needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Grant. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go back to Grant. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for them, too.
To throw is Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. That's good for 28 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
11 more on that one and another first down.
First down, Ravens.
Here we go. Secure. I got you, punk. Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Three bars. Shit.
This time Jackson will throw it. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
65. Mike 50. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
On 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their own 27. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bathema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Hey, come on. Short. Mike's 50. Oh.
Now Jackson on first down. He uncorks it for Snead. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sean Davis with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage. 31 yards there and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the run is Connor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Roethlisberger now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
SOS. Show that bench release and go. Block,
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll look to run with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you said 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is Grant. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 44 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set! Like 20. Tackles. Switch.
The drive will start with Connor. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check. Snickers, gotta spin.
Here's Connor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Watch QB drop. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, go. Check 24.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike 50. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
To throw again, Jackson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here we go, here we go.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's Jackson. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Steelers are close to finishing off this football game.
Hey, Black 30, Jack 16.
Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.